All right, man, let's get the two-time MVP some help. All right, man, so we can see Joel actually wins the MVP, which is what he's on pace for this season, so that's good. I mean, it sucks that we didn't get it with Jokic since we're rebuilding the Nuggets, but I think it's fair. Paolo wins Rookie of the Year, quickly wins Sixth Man of the Year. Fair enough up until this point. Now for Depoy, I changed it to Jaren. I think it was Rudy, which no. So I went ahead and gave that to Jaren, and I changed Most Improved to Laurie. And then Mike Budenholzer is fine for Coach of the Year. Something a little bit different today, different lighting setup, so hopefully it doesn't look too bad. We can see Embiid gets first team, of course, because he is MVP, and then second team goes to Jokic, which is still really good, 24, 11, and 9. So we'll definitely take that 60, 38, 82 splits, which is nice. And then that's all we had. So I did simulate up until today. The play now wasn't updated to today's game, so I just forced a win for the Nuggets. I don't know how it affected the other teams, but it's looking like this will be the playoff seeding in the West, assuming the favorites win the play-in tournament. And then in the East, that looks fairly accurate to me as well. So let's go ahead and see how everyone did this season. Real life stats, of course, about 20 for Jamal, 11 for KCP, 17 for MPJ, 16 from Gordon, a really good season from him. Thomas Bryant about 10. So I don't think any of these guys are really safe. I'm pretty sure MPJ and Jamal might be in a package to find an upgrade, or maybe these two. We can keep Jamal, we'll see what we want to do. We will go to a 9-man for the playoffs though. So we have the Timberwolves in round 1. Let's go ahead and see if we can beat them. We should be able to, and of course they win game 1. 27 from Conley, 28 from MPJ. Can we just go ahead and tie it up 1-1? We can. The Warriors are up 2-0 on the Suns. That's going to be a crazy first round. 1-1 between Sacramento and LA, and then the other LA team is up 2-0 against the Grizzlies. 2-0 for the Bucks over there, 2-0, 2-0, so everyone's 2-0 in the East. Can we go ahead and go up 2-1? We can't. I mean, I don't want to call this Nuggets team frauds, but I definitely don't have the most faith in them to go on a deep playoff run, but I would think they would at least get out of the first round, and we can't even do that. So we have a bit of work to do. 34 from Jokic, 24 from Ant-Man. Let's go ahead and see who wins it all. And it is the Warriors going against the Celtics, so a rematch of the last finals, and this time the Celtics win it all. And you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and fire Michael Malone. He's had his chance here, and that was just a super disappointing end to that postseason. So let me go ahead and offer Taylor Jenkins a deal. All right, we don't get Taylor, but we do get Will Hardy, so I'll definitely take that. He is a good coach. All right, and I'll be trading our late second plus Vlatko to the Sacramento Kings for a future pick, a first and a second. All right, so we have a few guys we have bird rights on. Probably only 2 guys I want to bring back in Thomas Bryant and Bruce Brown. And then I'm going to see if we can make a trade. Right, no exciting trades, but I did just sign Jonathan Isaac to be a backup power forward. So I think we will be a trade deadline team. We'll just see how we start the season. Jokic goes down 1, that's not good. MPJ's up 2 though, so he might be the one we keep out of these 3. And then you can see everyone else here, a couple other regressions, but Christian Brown goes up, which is nice. So let's get into next season. Right, so going into the season, they have us at the 7th seed in the power rankings. Go over, rebuild our rotations. So it's going to be Mal, KCP, MPJ, Aaron Gordon, Jokic. So same starting 5 as last season, but I think we will be a buying team. Then John Isaac off the bench with Thomas Bryant, Bruce Brown. We don't really have a point guard anymore off the bench, which I always like to have for that creation. So I think we might have to take a look at that. But without further ado, let's get into it and just see if we can do any damage. 3 games into the season, Thomas Bryant's already out for 6 to 8 weeks. That's fantastic. All right, and we've only had John Isaac for the roster for about 5 minutes, but I have just been offered a deal I don't think I can pass up. So he's been putting up about 10 points, which is good for John, 44%, 30 from 3. We're getting back Larry Nance, who can also be that backup 4 for us. And we get an unprotected Milwaukee pick in 2025, so that's probably going to be in the 20s, is what it is. Isaiah Thomas is just a filler. And yeah, I think that's worth it for a first round pick and similar production out of a power forward. So I'm going to accept this. All right, so we're at the deadline. We're 39 and 15. We're good, but I just have a feeling it's going to be another regular season sort of team. And from what I can tell, so Jamal and MPJ have been playing really well. 19 points, 6.5 assists for Jamal, 40 from 3. MPJ started off with a really low points per game average. His shot tendency was super low, so I've upped that. He's up to about 15 on 43% from 3. Jokic is doing Jokic things, 12, so Gordon's good there in the middle. I think the biggest issue, not even issue because KCP's been really good, but I just don't know if 2K is going to allow us to win with a 78 overall in the starting lineup. So I have found a trade that I like for him, which I think I'll accept. Did get offered a few other pieces for Larry Nance. And then I think we also want to make a trade sort of for an extra bench piece, or alternatively, see if we can pick someone out of free agency. But let me just bring up the KCP trade I want to do. Right, and here it is. It's with the Warriors for Andrew Wiggins and Josh Christopher. He's putting up about 15 on close to 40% from 3. He's going to be a much better defender, or at least in 2K rating wise, he's going to be a better defender. Basically, his thoughts are he's willing to stay there to play out the rest of his contract because it's a long period of time. But if you look at his morale and his trust, he's on a 1-star, so he's not very happy. We do have to give up Christian Braun here, which hurts a little bit. He's been putting up 9 points on not great shooting, but he has gone up a couple overalls. But we do get back Josh Christopher, so I'm going to make this move. I don't know if that puts us over the edge. We're going to make Wiggins a shooting guard. He goes down by a couple, but that's all good. So now we're going to have Jamal Murray, Andrew Wiggins, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Jokic. He just fills that starting lineup a little bit better. We definitely like his defense. So now we have 2 above average defenders, I would say, in the lineup with the other guys not being very good defensively. And we did also get Josh Christopher back, who gives us another playable bench piece. But I think now that does make Bruce Brown expendable. So I think that is one more trade for a backup point guard, hopefully a 6-man type of guy. But I'm happy with the rest of our roster. So let me just see what looks good. Right, and then lastly, I'm going to move Bruce Brown and Peyton Watson along with a second from the Clippers for Campaign to be our backup point guard. So does that put us over the edge? Hopefully it does. I mean, we did fill out this lineup along with the bench a little bit nicer. And ultimately, we still have the flexibility to make a larger move in the offseason if we do fail again. But hopefully Wiggins is that missing piece, and then Campaign can help us a little bit off the bench. So nothing too outlandish. I mean, the Warriors were ready to move on from Wiggins, so let's see if that makes a difference. Hopefully, it messed up our chemistry a little bit, but a few wins that should get back to 100%, fingers crossed. Let's see how we end things. Hopefully, we don't have any injuries. All right, so I believe we had 58 wins, and we do get the man his 3rd MVP just 1 season after Joel, so we gave him a year. Looks like he's gone to number 16. I guess they retired Melo's number. So 25, 11, and 10. He gets the triple-double average, 56, 44, 85 splits. That's pretty crazy. Scoot Rookie of the Year. We don't get Coach of the Year, so the Hawks are always really good now in the Sim 2. So we do get the 1 seed as well, which is nice. About 18.5 points, 6.5 assists, 47-40. That's really good. I wish he could get those assist numbers a little bit higher, maybe into the 7.5 range. I guess per 36 it is, but just normally. Wiggins ended up giving us 15, 4, and 3 on 38% from 3. Fell off a little bit, but that's all good. Michael Porter Jr., 15, still on about 40% from 3. 12 from Aaron Gordon, 37%. We saw Jokic. Larry Nance off the bench, 10, 60, 40. He's been good for us. Josh Christopher, 9 on about 50% from the field. Thomas Bryant, when he's been healthy, has been solid for us. And then it looks like Nerlens Noel is getting some minutes too, because Campaign is still injured, who looked like he was really good in the minutes he played. I don't think we really need necessarily 2 bigs playing here in the playoffs, so I'll go ahead and give Reggie Jackson about 9 minutes. We'll go 15 there, 20 there. We can give 25 to Larry Nance. Round 1, we have OKC, which is a little bit scary because they are also a really good young team. Shea's up to a 95 Gs, 88 for Giddey, 79 for Chet. So hopefully Jokic can just feast. We are a very complete looking team, but I don't know if that's enough in 2K to win. We do lose game 1 because Shea is just a monster in the simulation. Can we tie it up 1-1? Wiggins is out. He can play through it though, which is good. We do win game 2. Jamal with 31. Wiggins with 25, even though he's injured. 5 assists, 3 steals. Beautiful. Jokic with 15 and 10. Shea with 41. So I might have to put Wiggins on Shea if we go down here. We do. And I think that is going to be the play. I would trust Jamal Murray a little bit more there to guard Josh Giddey. Wiggins is actually only an 80 defensively, but he's the best option we have. Can we tie it up? If we lose in 2 straight seasons to the 8 seed, I think I'm honestly going to blow it up. Let's just see. Michael Porter Jr., he can play through it. We lose in 5. Okay, everyone's gone. I don't care. I think we'll see who performed worse in that series. The Thunder do somehow make it to the finals as the 8th seed, which is a little bit frustrating for us. But, I mean, at least we lost to the team that went to the finals. Right, so Jamal was good, Jokic was good, and everyone else was pretty garbage. So I think, all right, Michael Porter Jr.'s gone, and then Aaron Gordon is definitely gone as well. So we're going to package those two. Whenever I have the two of them in 2K, they're never good. So I don't know why I keep them. I thought maybe it was different that MPJ's up to an 86. But hopefully he should be able to get us a superstar now. So I think I probably waited a year too long. I think I will keep Wiggins though, because I mean, he didn't score the most points in the world, but he's a pretty good glue guy. So Jamal, Jokic, and Wiggins are safe. And then these two hopefully can get us an extra star player, but we'll see. Who's going to win the finals? It's going to be the Thunder, of course. I told you, Shea is just a different beast in these Sims, man. And I just thought I'd point out, they won the finals. They get the 2nd pick, the 5th pick, and the 30th pick. I don't know. And the 18th pick. Don't know if I'm missing any other ones, but that's just ridiculous, man. All right, first trade I'm going to be trying is MPJ straight up for Mikal. They say no, they want Thomas Bryant and a first. And they'll give me Cam Johnson. But yeah, I'll take that. That's a good deal for us. And I guess Wiggins will go back to being our small forward. So now I just have to get rid of Aaron Gordon because I refuse to have him on my team in 2K. He's just that bad. The good news is we also got Cam Johnson, who could potentially start at power forward if we wanted. But let me just see what else we can find. Also, I got finessed. I downloaded, I think, a slightly different draft class to what I normally do. And it just has stupid joke names. So you'll probably see that pop up. Someone thought they were funny. It's not funny. It's just boring, man. It really is. So if you see that, my apologies. And there's one right there. I won't lie, this one gave me a little bit of a cracker, but come on, dude, let's be better than that. All right, and whatever, man, I'm going to get weird with it. I'm going to make Miles Turner our power forward. So hopefully he can play a bit of defense next to Jokic. He doesn't change at a 4, which is nice. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll just try to find a backup center. All right, we get Zach Collins. Now, I probably didn't need to do that because we can just have Turner play some backup 5, but it is nice to have at least one backup on every position. All right, and Wiggins goes down 1. I think that's because I changed his position. But here is your new look Denver Nuggets with Mikal Bridges, Miles Turner, Jamal's still here, Wiggs still here. Let's see if this team can do something, who knows. 2K might just hate this team in all honesty. It was this draft class here. This dude's finessing. Such a loser, man. He's got all those fake names and stuff, so do not download that draft class. We are up to 4-star balanced at least, which is nice. So hopefully Jamal can perform and I don't need to move him as well for a proper point guard. But I guess we'll see. I don't know how Turner's going to do as our power forward. Hopefully he can hold it down. Also considered making Mikal the small forward just because he goes up to an 87. At the same time, Wiggins also goes up to an 82. So it's all good either way. Let's just see who it's going to run. Cam Johnson as the 6-man, Josh Christopher, Zach Collins, Chris Duarte. Our bench looks a little bit better. I'll run a 10-man just to get Campaign some minutes. We still have Larry Nance too. We picked up Seth Curry, Josh Jackson. All right, man. Hopefully this year can be different. And if not, I guess we'll have to be another trade deadline team and just keep blowing it up till it works. All right, I'm at the trade deadline and we're good, but Cam Johnson is unhappy with us. So I think I'm going to move him in campaign for Kevin Porter Jr. So now we have a proper 6-man. We actually have 2 former Rockets. That's pretty cool. KPJ, Josh Christopher, Josh Collins, Chris Duarte, and Larry Nance. He can get some minutes now. And I think I'll keep Jamal. Miles Turner's upset too, but I've upped his shot tendency, so hopefully that makes him a little bit happier. And let's keep it moving. We're 34-20, currently the 1 seed by a half game over the Lakers. Hopefully we can separate ourselves a little bit and win it all this year. Actually, just make it past the first round, honestly. All right, so Giannis is your MVP. I just noticed we lost like 5 games in a row to end the season, which is just totally unacceptable. That's pretty cool though. Christian Braun wins most improved there in Golden State, so that was a win for them. Jokic NBA first team. I doubt we have anyone else. And that's how it looks. So we are still the 1 seed, but should not have been losing that many games at the end of the season, dude. That is so annoying. Let's make this a 9-man for the playoffs. So Jamal was 16-6. Those assist numbers hurt a little bit, but at least we have Jokic. Good shooting splits. 50, 40, 90 for Mikal with 15 points. 12 points from Wiggins. He upped his 3-point percentage a little bit. It was 30 earlier in the season, which hurts. Turner's upset, but he ended the season on fire, 11 points. He got his 3-point percentage way up as well. Jokic does Jokic things. KPJ as a 6-man was elite for us. Zach Collins was good. I mean, he can't hit a shot anymore. 12 points for Josh Christopher. That's pretty good. Chris Dorte about 9 on 40% from 3. And in the minutes, Larry Nance played for us there at the end of the season. He was pretty good. We have Jetty Osman too, so it's just the Houston Cavalier Nuggets. But all right, let's see in round 1. Can we actually make it out this time? We've played 3 really good teams in the first round every year. Looks like they have Bogdanovic now and Val is there. I guess they brought him back. We do win game 1 for a change, which is nice. 28, 15, and 16 from Jokic is crazy. 30, 10 from Juk, and we win game 2. All right. 30, 19, and 16 from Jokic. Why can't he do that all the time, man? 27, 10 from Juk. Just go up 3-0, please. We do. All right, don't blow a 3-0 lead. 46, 15, and 12 from Jokic. He's fed up. He wants revenge, and it's only a day-to-day injury, thank the Lord. So we'll leave rotation as is, and he's back already. They do win a game. Please just don't let them come back from a 3-0 lead. We do beat them in 5, gentlemen sweep. Wonderful. 37, 14, and 14 for Jokic. So in that first round, he was a monster, man. 34, 15, and about 14 on 65, 36, 88 splits. You love to see it. All right, bit of a revenge series here for us, potentially. We have OKC, who are now the 4 seed after winning their championship. So Shea, Giddey, Whitehead, Chet's a little bit better. I just hate going against Shea in the sim, man. He's like the new guy because he is just so unguardable. Can we win a game? We do win game 1 by 1 point. Jokic had to put up 31, almost 20, 11. Shea, man, 36 points. This is going to be difficult. We do go up 2-0 though. Turner with 19, there we go. So he was upset, but hopefully he can just suppress that for a little bit. I know that's not healthy, but we need it to win. 25 there from him, 27, 21 again. Come on, Turner, win me a playoff series. We actually sweep them for what they did to us last season or the season before, beating us as the 1 seed. Looks like we're going to have New Orleans, who actually came back and beat the Spurs. What did that look like? I was not expecting either of those teams to be in that position. Keldon Johnson, Porzingis, Black, Drummond. That I saw a trade offer from them for Porzingis and Keldon Johnson. It's weird that that team is as good as they are, but it is what it is. Let's see who these guys have. So it looks like they don't have Zion or he's injured, but they do have the other Bridges. We are a much better team. If we lose this series, I'm going to be very upset. Usually when I say that, we do. So is Zion injured? Because I know Ingram's in Chicago. Zion's injured. Okay. All right, man. Can we win this series? Is this going to be easy-ish? I don't want to talk, but we do blow them out. 26-point triple-double there from Mikal. The other Bridges leads them in scoring. 29. Can we go up 3-0? No, they win a game. Is Zion back? That might be what it is. No, I think 2K just loves the Pels so much in the sim. Just go up 3-1. They tied up 2-2 because, of course, without Zion, if I lose to this team without Zion, dude, I'm going to lose it. You saw that team. That is not a good team. So we're just going to let 2K redo some minutes here because I find that usually works pretty well. Can we go up 3-2? Nope. I lied, man. Okay. And Miles Turner has suffered what looks like a major injury, which hurts a little bit. It looks like he's going to try and play through it. Let's simulate this one with SimCast. We are in New Orleans, which hurts a lot. Hopefully we can beat them. Not off to a great start here. I don't have a good feeling about this just because 2K loves the Pels so goddamn much in the sim. This team sucks and they beat us. All right, man. Whatever. I didn't even see who the West MVP was. It was Trey Murphy that beat us. I hate this game, dude. I literally hate this game. No Zion. Okay, whatever. Watch them win, and they lose in 5. We would have swept the Hawks, bro. Are you serious? All right, one more season. That's such BS. Now I've got to see if I can actually re-sign Bridges. Dude, like, losing to the Pels without Zion is disgusting. Or Brandon Ingram. Or CJ. They literally didn't have anyone, so whatever, dude. This game's just awful. It's not good. All right, Miles Turner is upset. I'm going to bring him back. I don't care, because that whole thing was just stupid. Realistically, we won that finals. That was just 2K being a terrible game. And since he really doesn't want to be here, I'm just going to call it a sign and trade and get rid of him, because I am adding him to the no trade list. That is an absolute joke. Dude's upset for no reason. He had a pretty good role on our team. I'm going to go ahead and bring back the young dudes. They were good for us. All right, man. Miles Turner was just a total lost cause, complete waste of time. So I'm going to go ahead and do the Bam Adebayo swap. He definitely suits playing power forward next to Jokic better. He does go down 1 overall, but that's fine. His backup position was power forward. We did have to give up Larry Nance there, which hurts, but we can always find a replacement. I do want to bring back Campaign. I'll grab Steven Adams definitely for a minimum, as well as Royce O'Neal and VO2. Why not? All right, man. Let's hopefully get to what is the last season. I hope Bam will be a little bit better for us than Miles Turner. At least he won't get upset, I would hope. Looks like Campaign regresses, so does Steven Adams. That hurts. That's right, we still have all these other top guys. There's been so much movement in this video. I don't know what to do with this team, man. They really are not a 2K team. I don't know what else there is to say. We should have won the finals last year. That shouldn't have been relatively close. I feel like we should have swept the Pelicans, but that just shows you how good the sim engine is in this game. All right, man, I got a little bit ahead of myself there. We're a few games in, we're 5-2. Hopefully this team can do something. And I think the last straw might be trading Jamal Murray. So the whole team's just pretty much flipped around Jokic. But I've got to keep doing what I can because this is kind of crazy. Matt Ryan, Laker legend. But let's keep it moving and hopefully we can keep Jamal. I don't know. Let's see. All right, we're close to the deadline and we're starting to fall apart. Jamal Murray's constantly been injured. And to be honest, I'm just sick of him. So we're going to get Jordan Poole from the Wizards. And that is pretty much the last piece of the current Nuggets team. So now we have 2 former Warriors, a few former Rockets, and we had some Cavs. So Poole, Bridges, Wiggins. I'm not sure that the Wiggins trade was the best thing in the world, but it was the best thing at the time. Bam and Jokic with the rest of these guys. KPJ's injured. We'll see how we finish it. Hopefully we can win these games. We beat Philly. Do not want to do that trade. We beat Orlando. We beat San Antonio, and we beat Minnesota. So maybe Jamal was the problem. I don't even know anymore, man. All right, now we'll keep Wiggins around. So hopefully we can just get it done this season. This is starting to do my head in a little bit. Hopefully nothing crazy happens. We lose, what, the first 3 games? First 2 games after the deadline. I'm just going to keep it moving, man. This is kind of crazy, to be honest. All right, so I've just realized my mic was on mute, but we did finish as the 3 seed, which might be the luck we need. We got Jokic's 4th MVP, so that's something we won. A few games towards the end of the season, had a little winning streak. I think my OBS crashed. I'm not entirely sure, but let's just keep it moving. This is getting a little bit on my nerves, if I'm being completely honest. But everybody played pretty well. Poole was better, I would say, than Jamal because our chemistry went right up after Jamal left. And Bam made an All-NBA 3rd team along with Jokic, obviously, getting 1st team. In the first series here, we have the Grizzlies again, who have not really added anyone. Chris Livingston, we saw Val still there. So let's just simulate this round. Hopefully we can win it. And it's 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, and we win in 7. We almost don't make it out of round 1 again. I'm starting to think the Nuggets are just cursed. Round 2, we have OKC. This has turned into a bit of a rivalry. Shai's still there. He's going to destroy me, I can already tell. And now Chet is getting really good also, which is a little bit scary. Just never really had a good defensive point guard, which hurts. We go down 1-0, tied up 1-1. We go up 2-1. We beat them by 20. Jokic with 34. Bad game there from Shai. Can we go up 3-1? We actually do. Okay, Jokic 31, triple-double, 24 from Chet. Can we beat them in 5? We do. Okay, cool. Awesome. Shai has 39, but it was not enough. Then these 2 weird teams again. We get a torn Achilles to Kevin Porter Jr. I was just about to say. We're doing really well with injuries, but at least it is not one of our starters. So that means Royce Neal is going to get some minutes, which hurts a little bit. If he's terrible, I'm just going to play an 8-man, which could hurt us in the long run, but we might have to do it. Going against the Jazz, who have Colin Sexton. That's right, we gave them Michael Porter Jr. Revenge Series. Kessler's up to an 88. So hopefully we can beat them. On the other side, we have Charlotte. We do win game 1. We actually blow them out, 35 from Jokic. We go up 2-0. They bring it back 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? Steven Adams is hurt. He's not even playing, so we're not going to worry about that. They tied up. Don't go down 3-2. All right, nice. Jokic with 26, 14, and 12. Royce O'Neal, I mean, he hasn't played much, but it's been all right. I'm just going to lower his minutes, though, because I don't particularly trust him. Same with these guys down here. VO's been all right, but he doesn't need to play that much. Josh Christopher is our new 6-man. We'll give 40 to Jokic. Do about 38 there. Wiggins can have 32. 34 and 33. All right, let's simcast this one. The Hornets are on the other end. We are in Utah, starting off pretty evenly. Go down here in the second. We're down by 10. Can we bring this back? We do a little bit. And we actually take the lead. Cool. All right, got a bit of a lead here built up. And it looks like, knock on wood, we are going to beat them. That was closer than it should have been. Jokic and LaMelo, your West and East MVPs respectively. Jokic with a 27-point triple-double. So we finally make it to the finals. They just have LaMelo, Amen Thompson, and then some surrounding pieces. So let's sim game one. They win, okay. So I'm going to go ahead and put Mikal Bridges on LaMelo. Although I feel like often doing this actually makes things worse. That's all good. And then I will put Lou Dort as their other starter. I'm going to make sure Jordan Poole is on him. Then Amen Thompson can have Andrew Wiggins. All right, game two. Can we tie it up? We do. All right. 21, 10, and 8 from Jokic. 37 still from LaMelo, which hurts a little bit. Can we go up 2-1? Bruno Fernando saw and he's not playing either, which is kind of crazy. We do go up 2-1. Very nice. LaMelo with 34 and 9. 36, 15, and 18 from Jokic. Can we go up 3-1? Bruno Fernando's back. Awesome. No, they tied up 2-2. All right. Right. I might honestly run an 8-man for these last couple of games because I just don't need Royce O'Neal getting any minutes. We are here in Denver. Hopefully we can win this game. Right, it looks like this one's going to be a blowout, which is nice. Get my confidence up a little bit. Jokic with 40, 12, and 8. 36 and 16 from LaMelo. So he's just been killing us, dude. All right, here in Charlotte, can we win in 6? This would really make me feel better. Icing on the cake sort of thing. All right, and we did go down, but we bring it back. I'm not opposed to hopping in here. I think this could be fun. So 4 minutes with a 4-point lead. Let's give it a crack. I feel like I haven't been able to just play with the teams I've built in normal rebuilds in a minute. And there's no way that goes in. I shouldn't have been off-balling. This game's so trash, dude. There's no way Bam's not staying in front of that. Right, I just let Lou Dort hit a 3, so this is starting to look bad. I mean, in real life, the dude never hits a 3 when you need him to, it feels like these days. But we still have a couple minutes left. Let's just lock in, dude. Come on. Right, things just went horribly, and we are now down by... I don't even know what that is. I can't see the scoreboard, but it's by a lot, and it's by a lot more than what it was. All right, this whole game has just clearly been one I wasn't supposed to win. It's one of those in the 2K sim. So, Mikal, can you knock that down at least? You can. All right, 109, 118. I think it's too far gone, though, to be perfectly honest. All right, I'm going to get out of here. That was just an absolute joke. We were never winning that game from the start, I'm convinced. 2K just had its mind made up. So let's just hope for a home win here. Just an absolute joke of a game sometimes. So we are in Denver. Let's just not get blown out, please. All right, 6-point game here. I'm not going to jump in as late as I did last time. I learned my lesson just because of the stupid stuff that happens here with the simulated game. Jokic isn't fouled out this time, which is so good and extremely frustrating how often it happens. So let's see if we can bring this back here at home. Jokic just gets manhandled like a baby because of course he does. I think 2K probably over-exaggerates how bad Jokic's defense is, and by no means is he great. Of course someone else is fouled out. I can't even tell who. I don't really care, to be honest. So let's just... get something here. We get him in the air and we get a easy 2 there. Let's run a pick and roll with Jokic and Poole here. Hopefully this goes well. And we do draw a foul, which is nice. So hopefully we can hit these two. First one is good. Clutch shooter on Hall of Fame. He has 19, 14, and 18, by the way. He makes the second one. So it's a 4-point game now. We actually get a block there with Mikal. Let's go. Was that Wiggins? I don't know, but that was really nice regardless. Let's just get an ISO here with Jokic. And we get an easy 2 to go, so it is now a 2-point game. He just has so many post badges, dude. That's kind of awesome. Just another pick and roll with Jokic. And an easy 2, so there's the tie game. Beautiful stuff there. Wonder if I'd kept simulating a little bit longer how this would have gone. Maybe they would have blown us out, but maybe we would have brought it back because I think momentum was shifting towards us. We were down by a lot more, and then we sort of brought it back here in the last quarter, which is good. LaMelo makes a ridiculous pass, but Thompson is selling. I like to see that. Let's go, dude. And we get an easy cut there from Wiggins. All right, let's go, man. 2-point lead. Let's just hold on to this. See if Jokic can hit a 3 for us. Over LaMelo, probably not. Oh my God, he hits it. Let's go. 5-point lead, dude. 15 points in the fourth quarter. Love to see that. 27, 17, and 18. No help there from Jokic whatsoever. Easy standing dunk there for Jokic. 29 points. Another easy standing dunk there, dude. Hall of Fame drop stepper is so cheese. What a good badge. So he started off really badly. In the second half, he's been playing a lot better, obviously. Some of that's been us as well. Jordan Poole just right around everybody, gets fouled, almost hits the AM1. But let's go, man. We brought it back. The Nuggets are going to be your NBA champions. I don't know what year we're in, so don't ask. Poole's also got 24 if he makes us 25. Beautiful. Well, I'll take it. We get another spin move there into the wide open layup. Jokic is just such a weird guy to use in 2K, man, because the moves just, they don't make sense. I think that might actually be it. So I'm just going to go ahead and hop into Simcast. Jokic 35, 19, 18. Poole with 25, 18 for Wiggs. 34 and 12 for LaMelo. We should have won that last game. That's on me. They do hit a shot, but we do win it all. The Denver Nuggets are your NBA champions. Let's go, dude. This one was stressful. I honestly didn't think 2K was going to let us win. Probably helps that we hopped in, but you never know. Could have gone either way. Jokic with 27, 12, and 11.6, almost 12, 50, 40 splits to win the finals MVP. That's awesome, man. We ended the rebuild with Jokic, Mikal Bridges, Bam Adebayo, Jordan Poole. The whole Miles Turner thing was a waste of time. Wiggins has been here pretty much the whole time. And then, yeah, just a ton of other glue guys, a couple of pieces off the bench. And we finally made it, dude. So that's all there is today. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. A little bit different, played more than usual. Haven't played it all recently, really, so I had fun with that. Is what it is. If you guys did enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you don't want to leave a like, leave a comment. And I hope you guys had a good holiday. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.